Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Jollof and WiFi Studios. My name is Flow, and I'm here with
Komla Timetells.
Today we have some very special people with
Challenge
us.
so special.
Yes. Two beautiful ladies that have joined
Uh-huh.
us on set today, and I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. So we're gonna start right from you. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Phoebe.
And next to Phoebe, we have
Hi everyone, I'm Abby.
Abi.
Abi.
Yes. Hey, who could nice names? So Phoebe and Abi.
Abi. Bibi.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Phoebe Abi.
Fiabi.
So yeah, guys. Today we are gonna have a little chat, as the UK people will say it. We are going to talk about 50-50 in relationships. Yes, 50-50 in relationships. So
The way I have my stand already. See, there is nothing anybody will say that's going to change my mind.
are you sure?
Trust me.
Because we have women here that are going to give us their perspective.
I have like a
and all
whole
that.
notebook of why a woman
Hey.
should even should pay like 80% of the cost.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, without wasting too much time, I'm just going to go around and ask first where they stand, and then later we can just explain our reasons to why.
Yeah.
So do you
Is that
believe
for me?
Yes.
Okay, so
Of
I
course.
prefer 80%. Women should take a greater part of the cost in every relationship.
Okay.
And yeah, the guys can take like maybe 30% or 20%. I think it works better that way
Okay.
than a guy taking up. You know, back in Africa or back in Ghana, we assume that, oh yeah, Bema. So
Yeah.
over here, when you're bar, so you have to take a junk part of the cost.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean, that is my belief.
Okay.
If you're not ready to do that, then
Stay single.
yeah.
Hey!
What about you, Phoebe? What do you think?
I'm really surprised. He didn't even say 60, but he said 80%.
Yes,
80%.
Mhm.
Personally, I think 50-50 does not work in any
Okay.
relationship.
Okay.
Because there's always somebody that's going to give more than the other person.
And that should be the lady.
But it shouldn't be the lady that's giving the 60% or the 70%. Because, well, there's so many reasons why I shouldn't be giving more. There's so many reasons. Because
So many reasons.
So many
Wait,
reasons.
my reason back.
First of all, I'm going to give birth.
Okay.
That alone.
But
should
I
be
mean,
like
giving birth,
40%.
it's a two.
How is that even
It's a
a
2% thing, right?
You are going to get pregnant, and I am going to suffer from your pregnancy.
How are you going to?
You are
suffer
going to
from me being
disturb me.
pregnant?
You are going to disturb me with the baby want to eat
Exactly.
breakfast from the Green
Yes.
Sea. The baby want to eat pineapple made in Thailand.
Yes. You want coconut from Jamaica.
Exactly. You are going to
everything-
disturb me with all those things. I am going to spend money on this pregnancy.
Mhm.
I am going to carry you up and down.
Yes.
I have to stop some of the things I'm doing because I have to cater for you.
I have to stop my whole entire body because I'm creating somebody else.
You are going to get like a 3-month or 6-month leave. I'm going to get nothing.
And
That's false.
thank
Well,
you. That's false.
That is in Spain.
But
But
we're
even-
venturing into
Okay, so how many months does a
Okay.
man gets if
I think they
he's
get
going
on-
they get
I
3
would-
months, right?
I would like to comment on several things that we've said
Okay.
until now. So first of all, I like the fact that you differentiated how things are in Ghana and how things are in Spain, right?
Okay.
So I would like to know, what is our main focus? Is our main focus like generally, or are we focusing on Spain to be
Generally.
specific? Okay, so just like you said, in Spain to be specific, men and women get the same amount of leave.
Oh, the same?
Yeah, the same.
Okay. And I think it's only in Spain and maybe some few other European countries.
No, there's so many other
There's
countries
so many
that
countries where
offers the father to have leave.
yeah,
No, but not the same as the mother.
the same, because like
But
here's the
even
thing,
it shouldn't even be the same. It shouldn't be the same because
Why?
you didn't carry a child.
So
You didn't give birth,
because you
like-
carried the baby, you are entitled to more days.
Okay,
Is
Samo,
that it?
when you carry a baby and you push it through
Your vagina, like, excuse me.
let's talk. Okay, until then,
Are we
As a
actually
man,
no
into
thinking
it?
can be-
opinion.
Okay.
Okay, so when you also know how difficult it is taking care of a pregnant woman, going up and down, having to stop some things because of her, having to wake up when you are asleep, you are tired and you are sleeping and you have to wake up at 1 a.m. because the woman is awake, and then you try to
She wants
You
more
know,
cocoa.
I get that, but it's like, how do you say this a bit in Ghana? It's like, wa mesono, also wa bre. Nah, me mesone. You know, like, you're saying
Yeah.
that you get tired from taking care of her,
What about you carrying the...
Exactly. What about the person actually going through it? How do you think they feel?
So 9 months. After 9 months, what next?
After 9 months, do you know how long it takes for the body to heal and to get back to not even where things were before, because it never really
No,
does.
I appreciate that so much. I mean, it takes some time for the body to heal. It takes some time for you to get back on your feet, and then get back to work, and just work like you used to. Okay, after that, what next?
But I mean, so you're basing your reason on the fact that your body takes on a toll, and it takes a long time.
It's not just your body. It's not just your body. It's mentally. It's emotionally. Postpartum depression is so prevalent, and I think that is something that we don't talk about.
All right. Okay.
But I think that has nothing to do with the course that you have to take. I mean, if
you're equating me getting pregnant, me creating a baby, with you being tired,
what if
just
we
because
decide,
you're getting me food.
What if we decide that we don't want to have baby in the next 5 years or 10 years?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the woman will
in
take
this
greater part of the
scenario,
cost, no?
What is the woman taking greater part of the?
Wait.
the
Okay. Listen. All right. So let's just let Abby tell us if she agrees with 50-50 or not, and then we can just go into, because I think we are deviating from the 50-50 going to pregnancy and all that. So
okay.
Abby, what do you think?
I actually have mixed feelings about the whole issue. So on one hand, I really do understand the fact that it is substantially very difficult to sustain a household with just one income. Especially in this economy, right? So if you Google like the median salary in Spain, for example, it's like the median salary is maybe 22,000, 26,000 brutos. That's before taxes, right? Yeah. And not only that, but 50% of people make less than that, right? So it's very, very hard, especially if you live in like in a city like Madrid or Barcelona, like in the metropolitan cities. It's very hard to sustain a household with just one income. And also, women fought to be part of like the job market. I will never, ever in my life encourage a woman to just stay home and sacrifice their career or the projection that they had in order to be home just because, I don't know, like even legally, right? If you're a man and you ask your wife or your partner to stay home to take care of the house, and you just like, oh, I'm gonna offer to take care of you, while we're in this relationship. If the relationship ends, she is entitled to compensation because you are the one who asked her to stay. It is considered legally.
But in that case, should there be some form of documentation?
No, like if you have like a message from the person, if you recorded what they said when they said it, that it is a sacrifice for the woman to be staying home.
There's no sacrifice for the man to be going to work every day. Those can never happen in Ghana.
But that is Spain. Right? Because we understand that you're schooling, we're all doing all this. Why? Because we want to get compensated well for the job that we do. Yeah. Right? Okay. If I'm staying home, I'm sacrificing the projection that I could have had in my career. And not only am I sacrificing the 10 years, 15 years that I'm staying home to take care of the children, right? But if I go back to the job market at 40 years old with no experience from the previous 15 years, it's going to be very tough for me.
No, but I mean, personally, I wouldn't even advise a lady to stay in the house and then just take care of the kids. When there are like online jobs, you can be doing remote jobs, you can hang on one and be doing. I mean,
exactly. But what if, for example, I don't know, like what if you're a nurse? Like, what are you gonna do?
Sometimes married to a nurse,
sometimes I'm married. Sometimes I hate nurses.
So at the end of the day, it's a sacrifice for you to let go of. It's a cost of opportunity. When you think about it that way. So I would never advise women to like let go of their jobs and have a man pay 100%. Let me rectify that. I would never advise women to let go of their jobs. But if you're in a relationship with a man who is willing to pay 100% of the bills while you save your money, kudos to you.
Okay. All right.
But what do you think? I know because you've not made a stand here. You are giving like different views.
Exactly. I have mixed feelings. Like I understand that it's hard to sustain a household with one income, right? So it may be necessary on the average. It may be necessary for like women and men to like chip in.
So do you think the man should contribute more or the lady should contribute more?
I think it depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
You know, this is a Spanish answer. Eh? In Spain, everything it depends.
But it depends.
Yeah, it depends.
What does it depend on?
Let me give you an example. It depends on how much money the man is making and how much money the woman is making.
Let's assume we are making the same salary.
Okay.
Or almost the same.
Okay. So we are making the same amount of money. Let's say in the household, I'm doing all the cooking and the cleaning. Am I still supposed to contribute the same amount of money that you are not cooking, you are not cleaning, you are not taking care of nothing in the house?
Oh, but I believe that when it comes to house chores, it's for all of you. It shouldn't be like a lady thing or a guy thing. It's for all of you.
Okay.
So as a man, you can also cook. I like cooking personally. I enjoy eating my own food than any other person's
Than the
food.
nurse, right?
Wait, I mean, when it comes to house chores and all that, but don't you think there are some chores that are for men specifically and others that are
Some of them are.
because when it comes to maybe maintaining, like the pipes and stuff like that.
Maybe a woman can do
You
it.
got a
You are saying
plumber.
no?
You got a plumber. Who maintains pipe?
No,
I
as
mean-
in, no.
So,
They're
for
like,
example,
Who maintains pipe?
they are like little things like
there's some little
maybe
things.
changing the cord. The
Exactly.
cord is leaking. You have
Maybe-
extra cords there. You just change it like
That
that.
doesn't mean I cannot do it just because I'm a woman. I just prefer my man to do it because that shows that you're manly.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
that doesn't mean that I
That's
cannot
the
do
role.
it.
A typical example. Now you come home like you left the car on and then the battery goes.
Exactly,
like
that's
that.
what I was going to.
Would
say.
you
Like,
want to do it?
How many times does that happen?
Once at a time?
Okay, and how many times does one have to clean? Always.
I mean,
No, but I am on the side that cleaning it for both of you.
yes.
Okay,
yes,
the man can
definitely,
clean, the woman can
definitely.
clean. There's no problem with it. The man can cook, the woman can cook. There's no problem with it.
Okay.
The man can contribute. The man has to contribute. The woman has to contribute. There is no problem with
Okay,
it.
now I have to answer the question that you asked before. So both are roughly making the same amount of money,
Yeah.
right? And both are contributing to the, like the house chores equally.
Yeah.
Let's just assume it's equally, although it's never equally.
Yeah.
But let's just assume it's equally. I still think the man should contribute more.
Why?
Okay.
Because he's the man.
No, not because of
Okay.
that. I'm gonna give you
Explain
a
yourself.
logic-based
Explain yourself.
explanation. So we have a thing called the pink tax, right? So the pink tax is where so many things that women consume, right? So many products that women consume are taxed just because they're for women.
Okay.
What has that got to do with the salary?
Hey,
can I-
you say we are earning the
We're
same
making
amount
the
of
same
money.
amount of money.
Let me
But
explain.
if we're earning the same, okay, if you're earning 1,000 and I'm earning 1,000,
Yeah.
but because of the pink tax, I have to contribute 100 euros more to the things that I have to use. We're not earning the same amount of money.
At the end of the day, how much base salary do you have? How much comes into your account?
You don't get it. Like the pink tax is not something that they deduced from your salary.
So
when you
It's
buy
a
something,
when
when
you
you buy
buy
something,
No,
yeah.
that's what I'm
It's
asking.
in
How much
consumption.
salary do you receive at the end of the month? That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at how much taxes on what you are going to buy.
No, but how can you not? You how can you live with someone you claim to love, right? And not take into account the fact that these are things that are affecting her.
But if you are going to buy a cream or something that has a tax of maybe 30% on it, like, how does that? How does that even?
That's a very selfish point of view.
No, how does that even come into the conversation?
That's a very
How do I
selfish
look
point
at
of
the
view.
tax on the product you are going to buy
That's a very
and
selfish
then
point of
bring
view.
it into how much we have to contribute in the house?
That's a very selfish.
Because
point
when
of
it comes to your pomade and other stuff, I can even, if I know maybe the pomades you use, I can even buy them for you. So at the end of the day, if I'm buying them for you, I mean, it's not going to be like something I have to do all the time.
Okay, Abi. So I have a question regarding that. So if let's say the man says, "I'm going to buy it for you," and he goes, "Are they still going to take the same tax?"
I don't think so. I don't think so, and that's why we said it depends.
No, but you
At the end
mean
of the
it's
day-
only it only applies when women goes to buy.
no
Women product
It's
are
about
taxed
women
higher.
products, yeah.
Okay.
So if you buy it, it's going to cost the same amount of money that
Okay.
if I bought it.
Okay.
Right? That's
Right.
what it's
Yeah.
like.
And there are
Okay.
also products that women use that men don't have to. Like there are things that you don't have to worry about that we have to worry about. You don't have to worry about tampons or sanitary products. Like
By the way,
you don't
they are
have to-
21% of tax.
What? 25% on what?
21%
On
on pads and tampons.
like you don't have to worry about those things.
Ghana,
right?
they are taking them off, so it's good.
Here they took them up, but the price is still the same.
Oh.
The price is still the same.
Well,
So it's like
no, but I
these
mean,
are-
if I'm coming back from work, then maybe I enter into Mercadona or any of these shopping malls, and I'm buying some stuff. Maybe I see, okay, there is this
But that's a conversation.
Tampons and other things. I could just add it to
that's
the
a
goods.
conversation that you are supposed to have with your partner.
Ex-
That's why
exactly.
we said that it depends, right?
Exactly.
So me as your partner, if we're having a conversation like, okay, I'm gonna pay 50% of the bill, so you're gonna pay 50% of the bill, but I would really appreciate it, right? If like once in a week or something like that, you know, like when we go shopping, you know, instead of me paying, you pay, you know, like, or when we go on dates, you pay, you know, stuff like that.
No,
like
I don't
that,
agree.
I
don't agree.
Okay.
Coming
So
back to what Abby said, sorry, it just depends on the relationship because
Exactly.
No, if we go on a date, we are going to calculate the total cost and then divide it.
no. Okay. So
Who
Let me
so
grab-
so
let
so
me-
maybe
Let
you
me
call
grab
for the
my
date.
bottle and leave.
so
wait.
Let's
So
go.
in a partnership,
Maybe-
in a relationship
Yeah.
with your wife, so you're going to get the bill and you're like, okay, so this is 50
That's no
euros. So
problem
you're
with
going to
that.
pay,
Okay,
you're
so-
going to pay 25
No,
euros,
you
you're going to
are
pay
living
25
here in Madrid where two people go on a date and then they share the cost. So why do you want it to be on the guy this time round?
Okay, I don't mind paying if you go on a date. I don't mind paying. But the next time you're going to pay, I'm not going to get the ticket and be like,
I mind.
If we agree that, if we
I mind
agree,
paying.
If we
I'll
agree-
never pay on the date. I'm sorry. Like that is just.
even
No,
if you
but-
call for the date,
I'm not paying.
in my
you never
case,
call for the date.
I've never paid a date in my life, and I'm never.
No,
gonna,
see,
I'm
some-
not-
but that one
There's-
they're saying in cash.
there's a set-
If you go out
Encash how?
if you go out on a date and you the woman you can afford to pay it, why don't you pay?
I'm not paying.
no, I think I don't believe that one person have to pay everything.
Yeah.
I believe that you should share it.
What is everything? Like the date?
The total cost of maybe
Wait,
whatever.
wait,
it is.
wait. So-
Personally, I don't believe in splitting it equally. For example, if we go out and you know that I'm financially not up there, you can
If
support
you're
me
not
a bit.
financially up there, you should discuss it in the house before you leave the house. No, you can't.
But exactly, this is a scenario where you know that I'm not that I don't have the money. So
It's
when
not-
we are going
no.
out, you're going to help me.
No, it doesn't. If I know that if the woman knows that you don't have money,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean that at the point where you have both agreed that you are going on a date to you don't have money. If you don't have money, you should discuss it before you
Wait,
leave
wait,
the house.
wait. I am so confused.
And,
Wait, so-
and this is for both
So
sexes.
you go on a date with your wife, you get the bill, and then you split it with your wife.
Oh yes.
Aye, boy.
What's the problem with that?
No, but then so
So
when you're in a relationship where you have a shared account, would you
First
still?
of all,
No, if you have a shared account.
I'm against.
I'm against that shared account. No,
Why?
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Okay, so I think that in a relationship there should be 3 accounts: yours, mine, and ours.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Simple. Just for. I don't think everything should just like
But
mix in that way.
Does that what do you call it? What's the name? Having an account together, does it really work?
I think if you have your personal account, I have my personal account,
Then
and
we
we
put
have
money
a shared
in a
account,
shared
then
account.
yeah, it can work.
Okay.
Because
I don't believe that
Wait,
works.
if I'm
I
going to
also
take
think
money,
it depends on the lady.
If I'm going to take money from the account, should I be asking you for permission?
Nanka.
Not necessarily. No.
Can't just go and take money from the
So
shared
no.
account.
So we
No,
have a
I'm
shared
talking
account.
about if we have just one account and then we
Okay.
share it together. Am I
Okay.
going to ask for permission every time that I want to take money from the account?
I don't think so.
When both of you
No,
just
but
have
then
an
you
account.
should. Not permission, but at least you should communicate.
Exactly.
Exactly. Sometimes
Exactly.
it's not like a permission.
I
It's just-
don't want to communicate every time I'm taking money out of my account. Like it's my money. It's our money, but like it's
My money.
What I believe is maybe you might have like a standard. So you can take money out of the account. There's no problem. But let's say you're going to take 500 and I don't know what you're going to use the money for.
Why
Maybe
do-
communicate.
No, I think-
Let me
I
know
think-
that
I
maybe.
This is
think-
why I need my own account, because if I'm taking money to, I don't know, because I see a bag and it's just un capricho, like just something that I want, I don't need it. I don't want to come to explain to you why I just want it.
Or maybe let's
I
know
don't
I
want to
bought
do
I
like
bought
a
a bag.
PowerPoint.
Okay, I can
I
let
don't
you know
want
that
to
I bought a
do-
bag.
Exactly,
But I'm not going to tell you that I took 500 from my account just to buy a bag because I'm not going to give you that.
Why should I make a PowerPoint presentation?
Right. So talking about joint account. Okay. Why don't you want a joint account with your partner? If you're in a relationship or you're married, let's say, and you have a joint account, I feel it's the best way to go.
I'm going to ask, why do you need a joint account? For what reason?
I mean, so we can keep track of our finances, make plans for the future and all that.
Okay.
Because if you have your account, I feel like it feels like you're trying to hide
Yes.
something.
The
You're
way
trying to
you
hide
make
something from
fun
me.
of future, that's scary.
It feels like you're trying to. I mean, I don't need you to have a joint account with me, but I feel like it's just
Why do you need to know what I do with my money?
Do you have a problem with me knowing what you do with your money?
exactly.
Problem.
That's the
I
thing.
can tell you, babe, I went and got this. I went and bought this. But you don't need to see the transactions that I made. Like, it's none of your business.
Okay, can I want to say two things, right? So first of all, from a psychological perspective, right?
It's very
Let's
abusive.
let's just
How is that abuse?
let's
No,
just-
wait. Did you say it's abusive?
It's
No,
abusive.
let her finish. Let her finish.
How is it financial abuse?
It can turn into financial abuse.
How?
Can I explain?
Yes, go on.
First of all, I think considering the upbringing of girls, right? Like we are always asking our fathers for money. Like you always have to ask other people for money, right? So I think at some point when you're finally independent, you finally have your money, you don't want to give anyone any explanations as to why you do what you do with your money, how you spend it, when you spend it. Like you don't want to give anyone explanations about that. So on a psychological perspective, I get the trauma that comes with, I used to always have to ask my parents and my mom and my dad, and when they would say like, oh, you can't buy this or you can't buy that, like that trauma that you have, I totally get it. And it can also turn into financial abuse in the sense that if I have to explain every little detail of everything that I'm spending, I feel like a kid.
No, but
I feel like a kid.
Imagine I go buy something and then you come back and be like, I saw the account, you bought this. Like, what are you?
No.
I'm not talking about being that petty. I mean, that is pettiness.
Exactly.
If you have to go down to every little thing.
Exactly.
But if you know what I do, so you have like, let's say 2,000 in your account, and then a week time or 2 weeks you're like, I don't have money. I personally will ask you, how much do you have? Because I know if ladies say they don't have money, it doesn't mean their account
They
is
don't
zero.
have, yeah, exactly.
It means that it's around 500.
Yes.
Yeah,
Why are you telling people our secret? Just because I say I don't have money. I actually do not have money.
I don't have money.
If a guy says that he don't have money,
Does
it's
have
either he's
anything?
one, just
Yes,
1 euro or
yes,
1 CD,
yes.
and then or zero.
Yes.
But if a lady says that I don't have money, I'll ask you, how much do you have? Well, I know there's surely something in there,
Yes.
which you are, because it's low, you are referring it to as I don't have
But
money.
what that has to do with the shared account?
Okay, so if I ask you, what did you do with your money? Okay,
See, like
I am
even
going
the
to calculate
tone,
with you.
even the tone of like, what did you do with your money? Like, leave me alone.
No, my tone could. I mean, it can be. It can be.
Like
It can be
I'm
low.
getting chills.
So,
You know,
what do
like
you
my
do with your
heartbeat is moving fast. Like,
But
Also,
also-
ask you, what did you do with your money?
But like,
Okay.
why do you like? That's a question you ask a kid. That's a question you ask your
No,
child.
you are going to ask
No.
me for money. If you are telling me you don't have money,
Yeah.
automatically you are going to ask me that I should give you money. And so I have to know what you did with your money. I cannot be giving you money without knowing what you are doing with
I
it.
bought sanitary products.
Say again,
I bought sanitary products.
2,570
are you going to take it about the bad or no?
Hey, we do calculation. Bring the calculator.
I'll calculate with
Charlie.
you. I'll calculate with you.
Yeah.
But still, I
If,
don't.
if I get to know what you did with your money, I can give you money without even thinking of
That
the money
still
I'm
does
giving
not
you.
justify why you would need a shared account.
Okay, so I believe if you're going to get married, these are things that you talk about.
Exactly.
If you are in agreement, then that's fine. So let's say in a situation where your partner doesn't agree, obviously you're not going to do it. So you're not going to come and make account of what you bought.
Even
and all that. But
financially,
if
even financially, it's better for me to have my account, you to have your account,
Yeah,
and then we have a
legally.
shared account.
Good.
Legally, it's
But what is the problem with knowing what you are doing with your money? I still don't get it, because if I mean it's
and what is
just
your problem
normal.
for you to know what I do with my money?
If you don't need money from me, okay, I don't need to know what you are doing with your money.
Let's say I don't actually.
but I mean, if
need
you're in a
money.
relationship, they're
If I
always
don't-
going to need
I know
money.
the problem.
They
Okay,
always,
okay,
they always
okay,
need
If you
money.
have a shared account, what would I ask you for money? If you have a shared account,
Even if you have a shared account and you are going into that account, I should be. Sometimes it's not obligatory, okay, but it's just nice that you tell me.
It's not just
Oh, I wanna
sometimes,
go
right?
take-
It's not obligatory, but you have to. It's out of respect to let the
Exactly.
person know that maybe I'm going to do this. So when
I
you see
wanna
the
take
chat,
this amount from it,
Exactly.
or to do ABCD. I mean, we can't have a shared account and I want to take some money from it. I want to take some money from it. I want to take, and I don't know the amount that you are taking from it. Before I realize the account is zero.
yeah.
that would never happen with a lady. You just said it.
Ladies
you just
who
said
see,
it.
they will see a bag and they're like, "Oh, this bag is nice." They will
As
buy
she
it.
said,
But
They
we
will
still
see
have
a
more
extra
money than you.
design.
Even if we buy all those things, we still have more money.
Where do you get that money from?
You're not giving it to me.
men spend so much on women. I'm telling you,
Don't spend
so
it.
much on
Nobody-
You are
women.
going to spend
So
your
much
money
on
plus
women.
my money.
Nobody's forcing men to spend money.
Nobody's forcing.
Oh.
men. Nobody's forcing men. But
Don't
Charlie,
be
if you don't
stingy.
do it, to you, see what they'll tell you.
What would they say?
If you don't do it,
like-
you see what they
I
say.
like-
They'll tell you.
I like that sentence. Nobody is forcing men to spend money. So, guys, just like you know, please
Exactly.
be stingy with your money.
Yes.
You suffered for your own money. Oh yes, you suffered for your own money. I I mean,
I
nobody's.
don't know, but maybe because of how I grew up. Maybe in my household, I didn't see that growing up, so I don't know why I should replicate that in my marriage. Why should I have a joint account when my parents did not have a joint account? Like, I don't understand that.
So you are not in for joint accounts.
I dislike that. I don't like.
I think it's also a good way for a guy to keep his money.
Yeah, keep your money.
Yeah.
Let's all keep our money.
Yeah.
But you know,
so you spend your money, I spend my money.
You know,
go.
like
one thing that they will say too is that your money is our money, but my money is my money.
Yeah.
That one, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
it makes
You
sense.
say
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. How does it make
What
sense?
is about my money being your money and your money not be my money?
Oh my
My money is
god.
If
not your
my
money.
if your money is not
I mean,
my money,
Exactly.
my money is not your money.
If we are
It's that
married,
simple.
we are one person. So how can it be that my money is our money, but your money is your
like
money?
even if you read the Quran, even the Quran, even the
We
Quran,
are not Muslims, for Christ's sake.
even in the Bible, I don't know where.
Which part of the
specifically.
Bible?
I'm gonna search for it right now. I'm
Okay.
Say it.
Okay.
Say
I'm
it.
gonna
Preach
bring
on my
receipts.
sister.
I'm gonna bring receipts.
And what does the Bible say about the man's money being your money and your money not being
The
man's
man
money?
is the provider.
And the woman is the.
The what?
The
No,
man
I want you to say. I want you to
is the
say.
provider.
The woman is the supporter.
Exactly.
So
If I'm
Bible
supposed
says
to,
that. Bible
Supporting
says
them. Why
that.
am I bringing a huge
What
amount?
am I
Like,
giving
so
80% if I'm
what
supported?
is support?
Okay, a typical example. I am carrying this maybe a table from here to that side, and you're coming to support me, right? I hold it, you hold the other side. In the support, I can be like, "Oh, please carry that table. Just put it there for me. I want to do other thing." You are supporting me. So the man is like the head of the family, and you are the neck.
Yes.
Without you, there is no head. Okay, so you are holding the man to stand firm.
As the head of the family, why are you debating with the woman if they should give 80%?
As the neck of the
head
family.
of the family.
As the neck of the family, why don't you want to carry the head?
How is me carrying 80% of the head even a good idea?
You are carrying everything on the. That is why you are the neck.
No.
Okay,
But
so you are to support the man. So Bible says it in she said, "Was so boafo."
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
exactly.
And you say I'm going to take 80%. You said at the
80%
beginning.
you are helping me. That's not 100%.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the table analogy, right? So you want me to support
Okay, so you failed in the Bible, so let's go back.
listen,
Let's go.
listen. No, like you want me to help you, like take the table from point A to point B.
Yeah.
My best table, no. Now what you say?
Oh, crap.
You take
Yeah,
80%.
yeah.
Like,
80% is not 100%.
like let me tell you something. If I ask you, right, to support Gaza, for example, on something, I'm like, okay, with the event, for example, I'm like, okay, Silas, can you come help us decorate? That's help.
Yeah.
Now, no be any help.
Let me even put it in
no be
financial
any
terms.
And I'm like, you're supposed to do everything. Is that help or is that you doing the entire thing?
Let me put it in financial terms. You are like, oh, we need 2,000 euros for this Gaza program. We need help, and then I offer to pay 1,500. Am I not helping you?
But that's your capacity, like what you can help.
No,
with.
you need 2,000, but you don't
That's
have.
your capacity.
If you have 2,000, you would have used it.
That's your capacity.
So
like one thing is me asking, okay, we need 2,000, we need help with this, right? And like you can give 1,500 and you give 1,500. That's your capacity to help, like and what you are able to give, right? That's what you give.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. Now just imagine I'm like, okay, we need 2,000. You give 1,500 and I'm like, no, still it's all more. You have to do everything.
No.
No.
I mean these analogies are very different.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you are the head and you are the one providing, and the woman is there to help.
Support.
To support, help, whatever. Men funny in Uncle.
No, nobody's saying you should.
And how you are picking and choosing which parts of the Bible?
I mean, okay, so personally, I don't believe in what he's saying. 80 women, 20 men.
No, but I mean,
we still haven't heard his point.
maybe
We still haven't heard his point from the
maybe
50-50.
it's so high.
Yeah.
But 50-50, nobody goes below 50-50.
And I agree with you.
Personally,
Nobody.
I think it's never 50-50. I think someone will always have to do more.
And that should be the
And what I believe is, you do what you can to support the level that the other person is. So if I'm at 60 and you can help with 40, help with 40. If I'm at 50 and I also help with 50, help with 50. So we contribute equally, but I mean, depending on the amount that we are currently at.
Okay.
That's what I believe personally.
I have seen women build houses, tell their husbands that, oh, I have seen this house, it's nice, let's go rent it. And then
pocketing the money.
They make the man rent the house, and then they bring someone in as the landlord.
Such a great woman, such a brave woman. I am so proud of her.
Oh
my God.
So you see the kind of people we have in this generation.
Go girl, yes.
So proud of her.
Yes, so proud.
You see the kind of people we have in this generation.
What kind of people?
Now we have a lady who has a house, and then the man might not be. Maybe he now has a landlord. He don't even have a landlord.
Oh, but that one.
That's something you can find me doing.
Really?
Nah, you don't find me doing that. But
I mean, if you claim you love someone, why would you put him through?
No, like okay. Here's the thing: there are bad women, there are bad men.
Yes,
right.
Obviously, yeah.
We are talking about the averages, right? Because the same way you're saying that, we can also find an example of men being very abusive financially. Very abusive. Elon Musk, for example, right, as one of like the richest, no, not even one of the richest man on earth, right
Oliver Kahn
now.
is the
Currently,
richest man,
yeah.
actually.
Who?
Oliver Kahn.
Who is that?
Masa.
The worst part is I was actually looking at him thinking like he would say
Oliver Kahn.
So yeah, the second richest man.
No, he's actually the richest man.
No. I mean,
Absolutely.
Elon Musk is the second.
Okay.
Elon Musk is the second richest man. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I agree to that.
Okay, so he being the second richest one. He was so financially abusive to his first wife. So abusive, right? So just imagine like a woman giving up her career and everything, to like take care of children and have, like take care of the house and everything. And then when they divorced, this man had a postnup, not even a prenup, a postnup, where he said that he wouldn't give this woman absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. And it was like,
Did you come to marry me, or you came to marry my properties?
Oh my God.
No. If you came in for my properties and you want them, that's fine. But if you didn't come for my properties, and then we get divorced, and you are looking forward that I should share my properties with you, I'm sorry.
During the marriage, right? I didn't work. I raised your kid. I took care
The
of
kids
you.
are not yours.
They are not yours.
Our kids.
No.
I mean,
okay, whatever.
Kids.
Our kids. I raised our kids. I cooked for you. I took care of you.
Who told you
You
should
took care
cook?
of me in what way?
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't take care of you.
Can
I
You
didn't take
also
care of
took
the
care of
house.
me.
Can I-
You did not take care of the house. I stayed home.
I didn't take care of the
became a
children.
stay-at-home mom, right? We divorced. I have it. That's what Abby was saying at the beginning. I spent 15 years of my life staying at home. That 15 years now, I didn't earn any amount
That
of
is
money.
even a mistake to be spending 15 years of in the house.
That's what I'm
in the
saying.
name
It
of
was
raising kids.
abusive. That is financial abuse.
No, but
Do you know where they met? They were
Well,
both
I have not read
engineering
Elon Musk story,
students.
but if I
They
was
were
Elon
both-
Musk,
They were both engineering students, right?
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying that this is someone, like he met and she was like a bartender, or like someone who didn't have the potential to actually do something great career-wise, right? She had the potential to do something great career-wise. The thing is, when you go into a marriage with your husband promising to take care of you, and them getting him getting a postnup, not a prenup. Not a prenup. It's not a prenup like, okay, we signed that, we want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, when we divorce, I'm not going to get anything from you. No, that was a postnup, right? Like, something that they signed after, like, during the marriage, right? Like, after the marriage had been consummated. So, it's like, that is financial abuse.
But why would she agree to it? Why would you put your career on hold?
I believe that there is
wow.
more to the story than we even hear or know.
Here's the thing. Like, why does any woman ever stay home?
To be supportive.
To support.
Yeah.
I think I'm
As the
supporting
woman
you.
is to support the man.
Exactly. When your man is working, I don't know, like maybe 12 hours a day, he can't be home for the children.
Yeah.
So you have to be home for the children. Me, for example, I cannot be with
We get a
someone.
maid.
A maid is not going to raise your child.
Yeah.
Do you want a maid to raise your child?
No, but okay, if you want to put your career on hold and take care of the
It's
children,
not
that's
me
perfect.
wanting to put my career on hold.
Then who wants?
We are in this together.
Good.
Okay? We are in this together.
Wait,
We're
so
putting...
are you going to put your career on hold to take care of the kids?
To take care of.
The kids. Our kids. Your kids.
Your
Your kids.
Your
Are you going to stop working? You're going to tell your
Truth is-
company. Wait, you're going to tell your company, I'm quitting. I'm going to take care of my kids for the next 6, 7, 8, 10 years.
If you are telling me next 2 months, that's perfect. Next 3 months, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so
You're not going to do it.
The
but
kids
your
are going to take care of themselves. You are going to take care
Okay,
of them.
Sila,
I'm going
so-
to take care of them. We are going to move.
So in a scenario where your wife is, making
A
a
lot
of money, and
which
he has
requires a
The
lot
kids
of
will
hours.
have to start school early. Is that simple?
See,
just
that-
because
that's
you
why
don't want to stay, you don't want to stay at home.
But why should I stay? If I have like a remote job, perfect. That's okay. I can stay in the house 24/7. Take care of the kids. That's fine. But if I don't have a remote job, and my job does not allow me to work remotely, so I have to be going. Your job does not allow you to work remotely. You have to be going to the office all the time. Okay. The kids will start school early. Okay. They
you
are
find
going,
the babysitter.
they are going to be in school from like morning to like to the time I close.
You're not
Or-
raising your kids.
No,
You're
wait.
That's not raising.
You're not
No,
raising
wait.
your kids. You're not seeing your kids actually.
I'm seeing my kids in the evening. I'm seeing them on
No,
weekends.
but then
I'm seeing them in the morning
So
before I leave the
okay,
house.
let's calculate the amount of time you're seeing your kids in the
Let's
week.
hear something because I think he's gonna say something sensible.
Because
well. Listen.
Please.
Listen.
Let's go.
I wouldn't stay home. But I don't think I would ask my wife to stay home either. I think the thing is compromising, speaking to your bosses if you have to be able to cut back the hours so that you can both focus on your careers and also, attend to your kids. Because I don't think it's fair that, one person stays home and one person is making the money. Especially if it's the woman and she's making more money than you. Every little thing. Charlie, she will sit on your neck.
See,
I'm
if
telling
a
you.
woman has money,
She will sit
if a
on
woman
your,
has
she
money,
will sit on your neck.
just say that the woman does not like you.
She will sit on your neck. I'm telling you.
see,
Even
women
if she likes you.
can actually take care of you, but
Yeah.
for how long?
Exactly.
If a woman is not working,
Honestly,
a
yeah.
man can
That will
take care
kind
of
of give
you
me
for
the
like
egg.
5
It will,
years.
it will
Yeah.
not give me
Yeah.
the egg.
Yeah.
The egg.
Yeah.
I think it will also go against the man's ego. Like
Yeah.
those are things that
It will give me the eggs.
because I know women who are willing to like provide for family.
How long?
Listen. Even the video you posted the other day, like the woman who wanted a man who was submissive,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
right? She will be willing to take care of you like for 10 years plus,
Trust
as
me.
long
Trust
as
me.
you are submissive. But you're
Why should I even be submissive in the first case?
Don't you want a submissive woman?
Yes, I want a submissive woman.
So you cannot be submissive to your wife.
No, why should I be submissive? The Bible does not even allow us to be submissive, so why should I be submissive?
Wow.
Why do you want me to break the rules in the Bible? He says a man should love his wife, and a
Yes.
woman
By
should
loving
submit
me,
to his
yes.
man.
Make me stay home. Take care of me. Give me money. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that, no problem. But don't come and tell me that I asked you to put your career on
Wait,
hold, so I have to
wait.
compensate you for that.
You said you agree with that, no problem.
Yeah.
So you agree with
If you
a
want to
man
stay in the
providing-
house, take care of the kids.
you
That's
agree-
perfect.
You agree with a man providing 100%.
You will do online job. You do that. No, but I mean, I don't agree with the man.
No, because I just caught you in a lie.
No, I mean, she's saying if so.
What
That's
is
the
what
thing.
is
That's the thing.
African men's problem with being submissive? What is wrong with that?
Why should a man
Wait,
be submissive in the first case?
I would like to.
A man should be
think-
loving.
I think
and that's
probably
it.
it's the word submissive.
I
That's-
think
that-
it's the word because
yeah.
at
The
the
word
end of the
is
day, you're
triggered.
still
Yes.
submissive.
The word is triggering.
Yes.
The word
Yes, I'm
submissive.
triggered.
Maybe we take it lightly on understanding the word submissive.
Yeah, I think I would like to know, like for you,
Uh-huh.
on a personal level, what it means while I Google the word and read out the definition.
Okay, maybe googling it will be
Because
the best
I
option.
feel like men are always triggered by
No, but I
being
would like to
submissive.
know
No, but
what your
you
opinion,
see,
like
when-
what it's like for
when
you.
when a man loves the woman or the wife, okay, the man do things willingly
Yes. Yeah.
without pressure. They do things that you don't even.
You don't even have to ask them
Okay,
to do.
what is
Okay.
me being submissive means to you?
You
Yeah.
being submissive,
Mhm,
doing understanding.
mhm.
You being understanding. You being
Are you not understanding?
being self. What's the name? Let her read the word submissive. I think I am
No,
interested.
I
in
think
the-
you are
Remove
triggered.
them for, I want to vomit.
The word submissive.
Let me see.
What is it?
Okay, so submission is the action of accepting or yielding to a superior force or the will or authority of another person.
You
So
see?
why do you want me to be submissive?
Why do you want me to be
What
submissive?
the Bible says that I should be the head of the family.
You are
That
the
you
head
want
when
me
you
to
want.
submit to your will.
You are the head when you want. But when it comes to
Well,
paying,
I'm the
you're
head
not the
when
head.
I want.
When it comes to paying and taking care of your wife, you're not the
The
head.
Bible never said that a man should pay everything when
Yeah.
he goes out with the wife.
Oka said that betting the name seven
Thank
times
you.
and said that,
I don't say.
Oka said you betting free.
I don't say.
No.
Obane so ube brena ube you
Yeah,
can-
Me wono.
Read down there.
Okay, so
Read down there.
so-
So is down there. Read down there.
so
You see
we come back to giving birth and all that. So if a man is supposed to be taking care of the financial aspects and all that, does that mean that your job is just going to be being home and just giving birth?
a very good question.
Oh my God.
Just staying home and just giving birth.
And then being
If
compensated
you're going to,
after years of
exactly,
staying home.
exactly. So you get once you give birth, you get a push gift. That's what people call it, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I heard that.
You actually have to give me a pre-push
Wait,
and a
wait,
push gift.
Wait,
I think my
how
push gift
crazy
would
is
be a
that?
house.
Like a push gift.
Yeah, you have
What?
to give me
A
a car.
house.
A house.
Like-
Yeah, that's my push gift. The only way
See,
I'm
they are all
birthing-
canon.
the only way I'm birthing a baby for
Mhm.
a man
Mhm.
is if my push gift is a house.
A house.
A house.
Don't worry,
And
I'll
you're-
give you the house, but I'll change the names later.
You dealing with a lawyer?
Why would you want to take a push gift
Why not?
Why
for
no?
carrying our baby? Then
Exactly.
if the baby is no more yours.
Did you carry the baby? Did you carry the baby?
Okay, then it's going to be like this. One, I'm not anything about your pregnancy. I don't give a hell about it.
Oh my God.
It's going to be your problem
Do-
because you want to. Like, how crazy is it? Like, I want a push gift for birthing your baby.
do you know how difficult birth is?
Not even
Women
but
die.
You know that the scale of pain of giving birth is the same as having a heart attack.
And
It's
everybody
Don't brag.
it's the same. It's the same.
Well, I'm not a
Even-
medical
even-
person,
even
so I
the
can't
cramps-
answer.
even
No,
the
no, no.
cramps-
I have like when I say I come with my sources.
Even the cramps that you have during your period. You guys can even
We
enjoy
also
that.
get cramps.
Like
From what?
Hey,
No,
wait,
you don't know.
where the own corner open? Where the mean to look at me?
We get cramps.
Where the
What?
own corner
Where do you
open?
get the cramps?
I think you should go get it checked out.
Thank you.
Yeah, we get cramps. Yeah.
No,
Maybe
like
it
go,
could
go,
be mine.
go.
No, go
yeah,
check
go,
the
go.
hospital.
Yeah, go check
No,
it
but
out because
I mean, the whole push gift doesn't sit well.
Oh,
with me, trust me.
Personally,
It doesn't sit
if
well.
I can afford it, I don't think that there's an
No.
issue with it.
No,
Yeah.
if I want to give you a gift, it shouldn't be that I'm giving you a push gift.
Because
I am
you-
giving you
because-
a gift not because you are pushing.
Call it whatever you want to call it. You're still
And,
giving
and,
me a
and
He
you,
wants
gift.
the
don't, you
gift.
don't tax me. You don't tax me. You don't tax me like I want. You have to give me a push gift before I bet. Like
Pre push
You
and
know, like,
who does that?
here's the thing, like you don't
A
have-
men that love their wife.
No, that's what I'm
But-
saying. That there is nothing like push gifts. I am gifting you. Like, okay, I feel like okay.
Is the name that's
I've got-
bothering you?
The name
There's
is
like
a
the
problem.
submission
for me.
thing.
Yeah.
Is the
There's
name
like the
okay?
submissive
Whatever.
thing.
Give
triggering.
me a gift after
triggering.
after
You don't
giving
even
birth,
ask
like,
for the gift. You don't even ask for it.
I'm not asking for
I
it.
give it to you willingly.
Oh my God.
So
But I think I actually kind of agree with what you're saying. I think if
Okay.
I'm
Yes, okay.
if I'm to have a baby with someone, if I'm to get married and have a baby with someone, you obviously pick their brain before you know, like
Exactly.
all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I would only marry someone who has those who is indicative of the fact that I am getting a push gift, which is a house.
Okay.
A house.
Agree with you about the gift.
Wow.
I understand that, but
But they
you
should
see-
do it willingly, obviously, like willingly. Nobody can.
it shouldn't even be named push gift. Like, what is
But-
push gift?
You know our parents. I don't think they got push gifts, but there are men that after a while they'll build a house for their wives, they'll buy a car.
No,
for
that
them.
is fine. There's
You
no
know,
problem with that.
I feel like that's
But that's
okay.
not a
But
push
if
gift.
you ask him if it's specifically
No.
push gift, like giddy giddy, the other one there.
What is push gift? Like,
Okay.
so
I don't
if,
mind
if,
doing
if
it.
you have
Listen, I
better
don't mind
four
doing
babies,
it.
so
Listen.
I have to give you 4 houses
Listen.
or 4 gifts.
Don't put a title on the.
I
Don't
mean, I
name
think
the
for
thing.
the first one, a house, maybe the second one, like a Range Rover.
Abby. Eh,
Range Rover, I bet sent them.
Range Rover is a really bad
I
car.
can buy the
It's a
Range
bad
Rover
car.
for you and then
It's a
spoil
bad
it
car.
myself. Actually,
Is the name, if it's the name that is bothering you,
the name is it's bothering me. A lot.
Okay.
Like, what is push gift?
okay, the
For
name is
Christ's sake.
bothering you. Let's say, if
It's
after I
submissive.
gave birth, right? Are you gonna give me a gift? I'm not asking for it, but as my man, as the father of our kids, you saw me going through 9 months of pregnancy. You saw me push the baby.
Okay.
You saw me
Phoebe,
get here.
Yes. I mean, you go through all that, and you know, nobody's doubting that. But let's say you are in a situation where your husband cannot afford to buy you a car.
Nobody's talking
Wait, can
about.
I
No,
say-
even if I can
say-
afford, even if I can
can
afford,
I say
I'm not even
something
asking
like
for a car. Eat
the
flowers.
value
Okay.
of like pregnancy and someone pushing you.
no, I think we'll come to that. That is a whole different topic altogether.
No, because I
But
feel like you
answering
you're
what-
making it, like,
Very
every-
light.
Very
yeah.
light.
No, answering what Phoebe was just saying. Okay, if I'm giving you flowers, it's nice, but it's not a push gift. I mean, it's just nice.
Call it however you want to call
I
it.
am gifting you because maybe at this point in my life, I think I want to gift you.
Mhm.
That's okay.
So after me doing a tremendous job of carrying your baby.
Yeah.
I want
The man
baby.
didn't do
Let's
anything.
go.
I mean, hey, I'm not
What
arguing
did
it.
you
I'm not arguing
do?
it. I'm not arguing it.
The man didn't
What
do
did
anything.
you do?
The man didn't do anything.
The only thing you did was ejaculate. Like, what else?
What else
Okay.
did you do for the?
Who paid the bills? Who took care of you?
Oh.
Who took care of you during your? So personally, I think that push gift is bribery. Push gift is a
But
way.
having a joint account is no.
No, we
It's
are
not-
both
it's
using
not
the
abusive.
account. We are both using the account. So what is bribery about it? Push gift is me spending my money. Okay, if the push gift is going to come from our joint account, hallelujah. That's okay. That's fine. But personally, I don't buy into that idea of push gift. If I want to gift you, it shouldn't be push gift. I am gifting you because maybe you're my girlfriend, you're my wife, and I feel like okay, at this point in my life, I should gift
How
you.
is a man that's going to split the bill going to give me a push gift?
Exactly.
I'm not even.
There-
I don't even know why
It's
you're
good, you know
talking
this.
about-
I mean, it's perfect, you know this at this point.
Me, Obi,
Because-
when they pay me, I send her money, and then she'll take some, and she'll send me the rest back. And they pay
Both of
me,
you have access to that account.
I'll send it to her and be like, oh,
No, like both of you have access to that account.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, that is
exactly.
normal.
So she'll take hers.
Because-
So me push gifts. If you know my wife gives me a baby, I'm going to get her something. Maybe not big, but
Are you hearing?
I'll
Are you
go
hearing
get
your
her
mates?
something.
See, what
Are you
the
hearing-
problem is not getting her gifts.
But the fact that there's a title called push gift on it,
Perfect.
That's your issue.
Oh my.
Perfect.
I think we
issue.
have the same issue with the submissive thing. Because the yielding to a higher authority.
Well,
That
the man is the
definition-
higher authority because he says he's the head of the family. So
beg.
automatically he becomes a higher authority.
Automatically. I think you have to earn that.
True.
How am I going to
Give him push gifts.
How am I going to consider you? How am I going to consider you my
I think that
superior
that is something you have to earn.
if you don't
True
take care
giving
of
push
me?
gifts.
No.
How am I
True
going to
what
consider
way?
you my superior if you do not take care of me? If you do
Exactly.
not provide?
No, I am providing for you. I'm
You're
taking care of
providing.
you.
You said I should do 80-20. You said if we go on a date, we should split. How are you going to be my superior if I am?
So the provider, you don't care about spiritual provide.
What spiritual provider again? God is the spiritual provider.
I am praying.
What else are you?
I'm praying for you. I'm emotionally helping you. I'm helping your emotions. I am trying.
How are you going to help my
I am
emotions?
cuddling you to
Huh?
make sure that you are okay.
guys. I think we should wrap up because if we continue, I think we will go into other
but-
aspects.
But I mean, relationship is something that both of you have to understand.
Yes.
Something.
I mean, you communicate before you get yourself into the relationship.
Charlie, sometimes you don't even communicate.
So yes, coming back to the push gifts. Push gifts.
See, guys, share what you think in the comment section if you agree with push gift or not. Because I don't know what is wrong with this generation and push gift and labor gift and pregnancy gift and living healthy gift and like what sort of gifts?
I think the thing is the women feel like the men haven't taken note of how much effort and how much stress.
No, we
mentally, physically
appreciate that.
they go through.
If you appreciate
And
We
now
appreciate
they,
that.
now they want
that.
something in return as compensation for.
How are you
for
going to
that.
appreciate that? How are you going to appreciate
So I have to spend money
Wait,
before
no,
you know I
I'm
appreciate
asking
it.
you as my partner. How are you going to appreciate me giving birth?
You know, there
Are you
are
going to say
five.
thank you?
There are five love. Oh, what's the name for this thing?
Language.
That's actually false.
Words of affirmation.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The five.
How many-
No, it's not. It's not.
Like-
Okay, love.
It's infinite.
Words
What's
of
up?
affirmation.
Like it's not. It's a phallus. Like it's not.
Gifts.
Okay.
But anyways, go on.
Words of affirmation, and I believe at a point.
No, I don't want
that's
words,
enough.
please.
At a point that is
So
enough.
okay. I give birth to your child. Let's get
Our
into
child.
it.
It's not your
Our child. Also,
Like,
what do you say your
it's
child?
not part of your. Like,
Wait,
you are not the
I
mother of
give-
the
I
child.
don't
What do you say
Wait,
your
I'm
child?
not the mother of the child.
So you're gonna
I'm
give.
not the mother of the
Wait.
child.
So you're gonna give.
Okay,
Say my
I give
child.
birth up to our child.
Yeah.
Right. After that, no, I be telling say thank you.
Sweetheart, you've done so well. I appreciate all
Words
that
of
you've done.
words of affirmation.
I super appreciate all that you've done, and I love it. I saw all that you went through, and I appreciate you so much. I love you so much.
Okay.
That's enough.
Okay.
No.
I
Alright.
bring you flowers. That's okay. If I want to buy you something,
Okay.
Guys, we are going to end it here because I think if not, we will be going deeper and deeper into some of these.
let's see
conversations.
what people
Yes,
think in the comment
yes,
section
yes.
because
So 50-50.
words of affirmation should be okay.
No.
50-50, and when it comes to
You want
push
to
gifts,
push gifts.
I think we'll have to do a segment on
On
push
push
gifts.
gifts.
and
Yeah,
all,
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah, we
50-50
have
and
to.
we've gone into
Because-
because
What the hell is push gifts?
I just
Oh.
want to say one last
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
As a man, if you want a 50-50 relationship, please stop expecting a traditional submissive
yeah.
woman.
No, I believe sometimes the
who,
submission
who is
doesn't-
going to cater to you if you are providing 100%. Okay, like it really is like that. Like find
I
your own
only give
spec.
submission.
Find
to a
your
man
own spec.
that will give me 100%. If you're giving me 20%, then you want submission. Then you want me to.
What if I'm giving you 50%?
50% of what?
You're getting 50% of submission. What are you talking about?
You're not getting
50%
100%
of everything. Like
submission.
you are sharing the cost 50-50.
You're getting 50% of submission.
You know, marriage benefits women than men.
Hey, no. That's not like
We will
that
come to
is-
that.
Yes.
How
that
many
is
men
another
do you
thing.
know?
Guys,
How many
That is
guys,
another thing,
guys,
because I actually
guys,
have
we are going
sources
to
for
end
that.
it here.
I have sources.
I also
we
have
are,
sources
we are going
for
to
that,
end it
trust
here.
me.
So,
Hey,
guys,
that's-
guys, please, Phoebe, do you have anything else to say before you conclude?
I'm not doing 50-50 with no man on this head.
Thank you.
Because if you
Okay.
want me to,
But you wanna
even
push
in the
gifts.
vows, stop with the push gift. Even in the vows, you say I should obey you. You're asking me for so many things before even I get into the marriage. Then I'm asking you for common 50, 60, 70, 80% in the marriage that you're complaining.
What are you doing with your money?
Guys,
How's any of your business
guys.
gonna do with my money?
But
Guys,
my money-
please.
the way I use my money is your business.
please don't
Yeah.
listen to them. Okay, leave your suggestions in the comment section. Let us know what you think. We'll have them back on the set again. We are going to talk about a lot of things. I think the following conversations are going to be even more interesting than this one. So please stay tuned. Comment, like this video, and share with your friends.
Yes. So, as I said, please push gift. Don't agree to any push gift from anybody. The Gen Zs are spoiling the world that we have been living in
All right,
for a long
guys.
time.
Thank you for watching. Bye bye.